right, man. All right, good luck. Have a good one.
Penn streaming dad.
There you go, man.
Maybe.
Testing, testing, mic test. Mic test. Testing, testing. All right, about to get underway here. Going to be Penn square off against the Buffalo. Junior Sabres, Stasa. Will guard the cage. Penn's gold and black trim again. They're going to work from right to left to kick this off. 15-minute first period. About to get underway. Here we go, yeah, man. Here we go. Let's go. All right. Pens with a loss and a tie. Looking for the win here. Game 3, 4-game set. They'll be won tomorrow. All right. Ferentino Kamzik up top, the pair. Be LeSean and Frick. Kick it off. Sabres win the draw. O'Donnell. Check out some of these names from the opposition. Starting to learn them. Keller, a bad bounce off the wall, but gathered by Banis. Kick to the far wall. Sabres have possession. It'll shoot it towards the net. The bouncing puck to the near wall. Kamzik reaches out. Tries to clear. Kept in by O'Donnell. He'll rim it around. Far side. Frick gets to work in the far corner. We're one-on-one with Banis. Frick has it. Turn. Kick it up. Intended for Ferentino. Puck stays in. His glove down. JD gets it up. Kept in. Now it's out. X gains the line. He'll enter. Drop pass far side. Kamzik has it. He's bodied up. Puck move over to the near side. Ferentino shot towards the net. Broad. He's in front. Back on the Sabres. 2-on-3. He'll dump and chase. Greer heads back towards the puck. There's a collision there. JD on the puck. Frick to Greer. He's got time and space. He'll stretch it out. It's intended for Trumpeter. Broken up by Rivet. He'll send it back into the pen zone. Bouncy puck in behind the net. 13:58. Forgot about the clock. Just underway here, first period of action. Kick to the near wall. Sabres have it. Greer heavy hit. Frees up the puck. Here goes George. He's going to get it around. One Trumpeter wide open. George shot. Oh, he struck iron. Hit the post. He hit the post far side. Rivet sends it up back up the center. Greer to Vizley. And Vizzy gets it up and out. Bouncing puck. It's tipped. There's no icing. Live puck here. Play continues. McLean on it. He'll steal it. George was crashing. McLean has it in the near corner. Trumpeter to the net. McLean in behind the net. He'll settle it. Try to get back to Trumpeter. Stolen away there by the Sabres. High off the glass. Bouncing puck. Controlled by Vizley. Back on the fence. Off our side. McLean in on side. Still sends it in behind the net. Trumpeter hustles over. He'll get there first. Trumpeter. He's taken down. Wow. How do you watch that one? Stripes. No call. Kept in by Boss, man. Bostito looking for a lane. Gets it in behind the net. Penn's good possession here. 12:49 left in the first. Fix the clock. A clear. It was playable. Hubbard gets there first for the Sabres. He gets in and bodied up immediately by Huntermark with McLean. 2-on-2 battle. Sabres have it in the near corner. Stolen away off the wall. McLean tries to clear. Hubbard keeps it in. Puck kicked back to center. Crossman hustles. Sends it in far side. Stolen away there by Trumpeter. Bouncing puck. Kept in by Hubbard. And a rolling puck in behind the net. Penn zone. Bostito gets there first. He'll work it over far side. Find Huntermark. Stops and settles. Tries to clear along the far wall. Sabres have it. Back they come. Pass in front, broken up. Hubbard kicks it back left point to the near side. Going to be Bolton number 77. Sent towards the net. Tipped in front. Look out. Oh, baby. Couldn't find a handle there. Sabres with a good chance. They still have possession here near corner. In the Penn zone. Working up to the near side. Bolton 77 sends it back in towards the net. Bouncing puck. High off the glass. Stays in. Trumpeter pressures. Sabres. George almost went to the house. And puck back into the Sabres zone. Pens line change. Sabres regroup. Stretch back out along the far wall. Rolling puck. Settled there by Stasa. He'll leave it for LaShawn up along the near wall. Stretched out to X. To Lindbergh. Batted back into the pen zone. JD's there. Works along the far wall. Rolling puck. It's playable. It's tipped. There's no icing. 11-14 left in the first. No score. Collision behind the net. Back on the Sabres. Out of the zone they go. Far side. They'll gain center red. And swat it into the pen zone. LaShawn gets there first. Bouncing puck out to center red. O'Donnell has it. He'll send it back in. Icing wave. Far side. No stoppage in action. 10:51 left there in the first. Lindbergh. Take the tape to X. X hustles into the zone. Stops. Settles high circle. Sent towards the net. Bodies in front. Deflected to the corner. Staines gets possession. Sent back towards the middle. Broken up by the Sabres. X gets it back and he'll curl. Far side. High circle. Ripped on net. Rolling puck in around near side. Out the center red it goes. Vizsla is there. He'll shovel it across to Greer. Greer up along the far wall. Left there for Lindbergh. Far side. Camden hustles to the net. Lindbergh towards the net. Broken up. Bouncing puck in behind the net. Actually into the netting. Get a whistle here with 10:15 left in the first. No score. All right, 10:15 left. No score. Sabres in their own zone. Up along the near wall. Stretched out to center. Broken up by Kanzik. Back it goes into the Sabres zone. Back and forth here. Dews sends it up. And stolen away there. I don't know some of these names. I'm going to say numbers. Center right. Here comes Ferentino. Good steal. Ferentino in with the defenseman. Rolling puck near circle. Given away there. Top of the circle. But Sabres have it. Back they come. They got a 2-on-2, 3-on-2 chance here. Develops for the Sabres far side. They're in on sides. Kamzik hustles back. It's a 3-on-3 at this point. Gathered by Ferentino. Rolling puck. And out it goes to the neutral zone. And sent back into the pen zone. Line change here for the Sabres. Greer going to wind it up in his own zone. Stretches it out far side to Ferentino. He will tip it deep into the Sabres zone. Line change for the Pens. Back on the Sabres with speed. Kept wide there by Huntermark. Pass in front broken up. Loose puck. It's shot saved by Stasa in tight. 9:07 left here in the first. No score. Lost data. Rim it around to the near side. Bolton will send it back in. Far corner. Sabres retain possession here. Worked in behind the net. Far corner. Huntermark. Bodies up. Loose puck. Gathered by Trumpeter. Try to clear. Sabres have it in tight. Glove down there by Stasa. Good save there by Stasa. Rolling puck though. Sabres have it. Settled there. And Stasa will shut it down with 8:43 left in the first. Our camera's having trouble. Pens in their own zone. LaShawn over to JD. Frick will carry it up along the far wall. Rolling puck to center. It's battled for, and McLean will find it. Give it to Staines. McLean to the net. Staines near side. Stop, settles. Back down low to McLean. Crashing the net is Lindbergh. McLean bodied up. On the near corner, sent towards it. Oh, look at this play right there. Oh, man, Lindy. Good chance for Lindbergh. Good look by Staines. Lindy has it again on his stick. McLean in front. Lindbergh, far wall. And behind the net, McLean is there. And Bandis has it for Buffalo. Stretches it out far side. Out come the Sabres. They're going to gain the line, enter far side. Into the zone they go, ripped on net. Blocker to side by Stacy, loose puck along the near wall. Clancy keeps it in. LeSean hustles over, shovels it over. It's Frick, past the Staines, into the zone. Staines goes, he's met by 2 blue jerseys, rolling puck. McLean now has it, he'll cut back towards the net. Left there, far side for Greer. Greer with speed into the far corner. Hubbard's on the puck. Staines now has it, loose puck near corner, deep in the Sabre zone, worked along the near wall. And sent out. So icing Sabres, 7:15 left here in the first. Keller behind the net, bombs it out, but Greer keeps it in along the far wall. Clancy turns and goes. He'll send it into the pen zone. That is a live puck. There is no icing. Kamzik going to work it along the near wall. Donald gets there first, though. Sent towards the nets. Kicked aside there by Stasa. Work up to Ferentino far side. Kamzik to the net. X trails. X will get here in the corner with possession. X has it up high. Greer, got time. He's going to carry it far. Circle. We're going to get a look here in tight. Greer ripped it. Right off the helmet of the netminder. Good shot there by Greer. Good save. Kamzik far corner. Settles it. Up high to Greer. He's got some time. Space. Ferentino bombs one. Loose puck. Into the net. Or into the glove. For the netminder. 4-4 shots. 6:29 left here in the first. Sabres working up on the near wall, intended for Duza. Pens now have it, stretched out to McLean. A rolling puck far circle. Got a chance here for the Pens to type McLean. Up high, gonna be a ball. Ooh, la la, big save by the netminder. Who was that? That was George in front. Good feed. George was in all alone. Huge stop by the Sabres. Goalie on that one. McLean has it again. Back on the Pens. The rolling puck into the far corner. Look up along the far wall. Settled by Trumpeter. Takes a high, heavy hit there. He's down. That was a huge hit up high. Pens on a power play here. 5:48. Trumpeter shakes it off. It is a so it'll be 1:30 power play for the Pens. Power play personnel going to be X. Trumpeter. Let's say 2 and 10. 2 and 10. Head contact was made pretty clearly. Greer paired up with McLean up top on this power play. X takes the draw. Trumpeter and then George. Okay, I think it's a different formation. And get a buzzer here. Stripes can have a discussion here. One more tacked on, I'm not sure. All right, Pens have possession on the power play for 1:30. Greer up high, left point. They trade places here with McLean. Greer to McLean, another reach there. The Trumpeter in the near corner, a bouncing puck, kicked down by George. He has it on his stick. Works the far side. X top of the circle up to Greer. Up high to McLean. In the office, rips it high off the glass, bouncing puck. And gonna be a foot race here. Greer gets there. He's pressured, and he will win that battle and has the possession of the puck. 1:01 left on the Pens power play. Greer winds it up in his own zone. To the near side of McLean. That's center red with speed. There's McLean near side. The puck in behind the net. McLean has the far corner. Up high to X. Quickly over to George or to Greer. Greer settles it. He'll trade places with McLean. Works the far circle to X. Curls and kicks it out of the zone. And he takes a hit there. And rolling puck back into the pen zone. 35 seconds left on the power play for the Pens. Greer sets it up in behind the net. Greer works it up far side to X at center red. Tape to tape to George. She'll stop, settle it. Back up high to X to Greer. Quickly down far circle to George. Back up high to Greer. 13 seconds remain. Greer rips it on net. Saved by the netminder. 10 seconds remain. Pens power play. Second unit comes on here. Going to be Hyundai Boss, Staines, Kamzik, and Lindbergh. Ten-second power play remains. Kamzik takes the draw for our circle. Rolling puck kept in by Hunter Mark temporarily, but it's sent back out the center red. Gathered there by Boss Man. He works it over to Kamzik near side. Kamzik into the zone he goes. He's pinned up against the near wall. Staines good support though. Has it behind the net. Staines has it. Turns and looks. Try to shoot it towards the net. Broken up. Boss Man with a good keep there. Kicked into the far corner. Lindbergh gets there behind the net. Lindy stops and settles it. He avoids a check. He has it behind the net. Lindbergh kicks it up far side. Gets it. Hunter Mark gets time. Ripped. Blocked in front. Took a bullet there. One of the Sabres. Back come the Sabres now. Shot short side miss. Rolling puck to the near wall. Bandis kicks it over to the far side. Keller gives chase. Keeps it in. And behind the net, Bandis gets there first. He's pressured by Boss Tito. Work to the far corner. 3:34 left. Left point. Sent along the far wall. Kamzik to Hunter Mark. Stolen away there by one of the Sabres. Loose puck. Sabres have it. Bodies collide behind the net with 3:20 left here in the first. 5-on-5. Resumes. Where is it? Oh man, good save there inside. His boy Stace with a big time save. Point blank. Denies. I think it's Bandis. 3:11 left here in the first period of action. No score. Face-off pen zone. McLean, Ferrantino, Frick behind the net will be LeSean. He's in a reverse course. Far side to JD up the center red. Ferrantino going to find George with a head of steam. Look out! Oh, kicked away there. Good defensive play by the Sabres. George is flying. LeSean will gather the puck at center red. Pens reset. Ferrantino. That pass is broken up. Rolling puck along the near wall. Kick down low. And LeSean, good play there to find JD far side. He's got some ice. He will stretch it out. Center red stolen away by the Sabres. Offsides, I think. Offside Sabres. 2:20 left here in the first. Five on five. Continues here. Greer, pressured, stretched out at center. Sabres have it. It's knocked down by Ferrantino. Back on the Sabres, 2-on-3. Rolling puck in behind the net. Greer gets there first. Working up on the near wall into the far corner. Bisley gives chase. It's a battle far corners. Hubbard has it. Bisley. Good hard work there. Get up to Ferrantino. Oh, just tried to get it to McLean. Stolen away there by Duza. Rolling puck sent back in behind the net. Hubbard has it. Look out. Bisley will steal it away. Stretched out to George. George turns and goes. Sends it in. To the Sabres zone line change for the Pens. Sabres exit far side. They're going to gain center red. Walk into the far corner, send behind the net. 1:28 left here in the first. There is no score. Evenly played thus far. Pens one power play chance. That was denied. No chances on the man advantage for Buffalo as of yet. Worked out the center red there. Loose puck. Kamzik works hard. Kicks it in far side. X to the net. Kamzik good hard work. He's taken down. There. Stripes look on. Behind the net. Sabres have it with a minute left here in the first. They're going to break it out far side. 3 yellow jerseys back. It's a 3-on-3 for Buffalo. They'll send it in. And you get the work. Bodies collide in behind the net. Kicked far corner by Huntermark to Trumpeter with Kamzik. And then X. X has the puck now at center red. X into the zone. Finds a trailer. Trumpeter top of the circle. Sent towards the net. It's blocked in front. Glove down. It's loose puck. It's covered up by the netminder. 41 seconds left here in the first. Shot counter, 7 for the Pens, 5 for the Sabres. 40 seconds left here in the first. Bastida. He's going to rim it around and behind the net. Ooh, good pass there. Oh, baby. Behind the net, between the legs, McLean fed Staines. There's a shot into the corner. 27 seconds. Staines gets there first and behind that. Staines is bodied up. Heavy hit there. Staines, tough as they come, he gets back up. Far circle, settled there by Huntermark. We try to get it to Lindbergh. Back on the Sabres. Sticked away nicely there, offside Sabres. 9 seconds left. Face off won by the Pens. Work up to center. 5 seconds left here in the first. And Lindbergh back to JD. End of one. No score. All right, back underway here. Second period of action. Fix that. Pens work left to right. JD, good play. Has the puck far corner. Work up along the far wall. Give and go. You're going to find McLean far side. Lindbergh to the net. Work down low. Got Stainsy. Collision there at center. Pens with possession here, 14:25 left here in the second period. Work behind the net, X has it, and behind the net, work far side of George, Trumpeter in front. A collision, far corner, 2-on-2 battle behind the Sabres net. Kick that, George gonna win it, back to LaShawn, left point, sends it on net, blocked in front. Sabres have it, up and out they go. Out to center red. X will take a hit, but get the puck into the Sabres zone. Sabres with possession now. Work up along the far wall in their own zone. Rimmed around near side. And offsides, 13:44. Left's here in the second. Greer to McLean. He's going to head in, send it on net. Saved by the netminder there. 13:34 remains. Be an offensive zone draw here for the Pens. Far circle draw, kicked up left wall. It's intended for Greer. He settles it here. Right point sent towards the net. Saved by the netminder. Loose puck in front. Sabres can't clear. McLean back on the puck in the far corner. He's bodied up there. Loose along the wall. Sabres bring it up and out. And lofted into the Pen zone. Live puck. Greer rims it around near side. Cut off there. And sent back to the far side. Pen zone. 13 minutes remain. There is no score. Kamzik off a boot, out the center, and sent back into the Pen zone. Greer turns and works the far side. Gonna get it to Vizlay, out the center red. There goes Kamzik. Into the zone, far wall, pass in front. Oh, off the stick of McLean. He was tied up. Good defensive play by the Sabres again. There comes Kamzik. He gets in between two. Oh, you ripped it, man. He got all that one. Back on the stick again, Kamzik. Like a bull and right through two and sent out the center. He got inside, he got all of it. Big save by the netminder again for the Sabres. There's no score. Shots are 10-5. I think in favor of the Pens. Maybe not. Yeah, I think it is. Greer, oh my, how do you do that? How do you teach that? How do you do that? Greer, he hit the far corner bar, downed it. That's unbelievable there. 1-0 Pens lead. Boy, Greersy. Greersy, a ridiculous shot from the bottom of this right circle. Pens lead 1-0. All right, Pens take the early lead here in the second. 1-0. Shot by Greer. Or a bullet by Greer, one of the two. Staines far corner, in behind the net. X lurks the work behind the net. He sets it up to the right point, Hunter Mark. Far side, Boss Man sent towards it. Oh, a tip there, look out. Pens heating up now. Boss Man tipped by Staines and into the net. Pens up 2-0. Just like that, bang, bang. Pens up 2-0. Quickly the Pens strike. Boy Stainsy. All right, my clock is way off. All right. Got 11:50 left here. Pens up 2-0. 2 quick strikes here in the second period. At 5-on-5, rolling puck kept in by the Sabres. Look out, right circle. Sent to the wall there. Some aggressive jousting. Puck in behind the net. Hunter Mark's there. Gathers it, turns. Stolen away there by the Sabres up high. Engen. Just probably learn how to pronounce these. In behind the net. Sabres have it. Kicked up to number 12. Right point. And behind the net, Sabres look to answer. They have the puck here. They have possession. Far corner. Up high, right point. Sent back in front. Huntermark breaks that up. Loose puck, far circle. Rolling puck, and out it comes to the neutral zone. There goes Staines into the zone. A 1-on-5 special here for Staines. 1 yellow jersey, 5 blue jersey. Staines, after the tip in, he's looking for more. Pass in front off the stick of McLean. He's taken down. Kick to the corner. There's Trumpeter on the puck. And behind the net. Worked up along the near wall. Back come the Sabres. Into the bench. 10:39. Left here in a second. There we go. .39. Fix it later. Sabres in their own zone. Bouncing puck high off the glass. Another hit up high. Collision. And 10:28. Left here in a second. will be an offensive zone draw here for the Sabres. And LaShawn gets it back to Frick. Rolling puck near corner. Intended for Trumpeter. Take the tape there to George. And McLean back to George at center red. There goes George far side. Trumpeter near side. George met there by the defense. He'll send it in down low. McLean behind the net. Look out, there goes Trumpeter to the net. McLean has it. He's a wizard. He's going to pass in front. Oh, he got it to the tape somehow, man, of Trumpeter denied there. By the D or the goalie, one of the two. Good play there. Comes the Sabres. They got entry here, far side. Pens hustle back, though. Take away the shot. McLean. Going to wind it up. Off he goes to the races. There goes McLean. Left there, far side, top of the circle, shot down low, chipped aside by the netminder, loose puck to the near wall. Sabres can't clear. Trumpeter hit from behind. Holy cow. Okay, they called it, but that's egregious, man. Trumpeter, man, getting, he got snow over his face. Very rough for Duza. Trumpeter is back up. He is paying his dues this game. 9:30 left here in the second. Pens up 2-zip, power play coming up. It's 9:30, so 9:30 left here. Pens power play. Kamzik up top, left point. It'll be Greer. Walks in, blocked there by number 71 for the Sabres. Along the near wall, up high to Kamzik. Greer's up top. Far wall is going to be McLean. In front is Ferrantino. Near circle is going to be Trumpeter. Back up high again, Greer. So McLean walks in, sends it off the back wall. Settled there by Kamzik. He's going to turn, carry it back out. Finds McLean. He'll settle it up top. McLean walks in, shot down low, blocked puck into the corner. Greer gets there first. Heads back in behind the net. He's muscled up, but finds the puck. Greer has it again. He'll circle and head back up top. 45 seconds left here in the Pens power play. Greer up top. Left circle. McLean. Down low to Trumpeter. Chance here for give and go up high. Ripped on net there. Saved by the netminder. Gets shot there by Ferrantino. 8:35. 35 seconds left here on the Pens power play. 8:35 left in a second. Pens up by 2. Work along the far wall. Sabres have it. Sabres clear. Icing. 25 seconds left. Goals for the Pens. It was Greer, and then it was a tip in on a shot from Bossman, tipped by Staines. Pens up 2-zip here. 25 seconds left. Redo. And LaShawn, far corner. Up high to George with JD. Staines in front. Walks in. Good save by the netminder up high. 8-12. 8-12 left in a second. 12-second PK for the Sabres. George on the puck, skates it far side. LaShawn calls for. George walks in. Oh man, the netminder got upended there. Hit a body in front. There was a man down. George saw it. He shot it, but it was blocked in front. All right, it's a kill for the Sabres. Back up high. LaShawn to the far wall. Stopped and set up by George. Stops on a dime. Shot tipped in front. Loose puck. Pens keep it in. JD back towards the net. Rolling puck covered up by the netminder. It's loose. It's loose to the far corner. Gathered there by X. Back to George. Pens buzzing here. It's 5-on-5. Back down low to X. He will turn. Head behind the net. Pass. Oh, good pass there. Looks like it was the Staines. Worked up to the near side. JD Left side, LaShawn rips it on net. Short. Oh man, that was a good bounce for the Pens. Pass in front, loose puck. Sabres have it. Sabres clear. The kitchen was getting hot. Sabres got out of it. 2-0. Score remains. 5-on-5 resumes here. Loose pucking behind the net. X gets there first. Off the back wall. Pass in front. Sabres turn. And back they come here 3-on-3. They're going to enter far side. Tie up in front. Good play by JD. Caused some trouble there. Kept Bannis from the net. And he'll turn and rush it back the other way. Drop pass there for Ferentino. Cut back between the circles. Heads up. Sabres have it. Pens get back. It's a live puck. No icing. Icing is waved. 6:39 left here in the first or in the second. And Pens get back to work here. Stainsy gets there first. Stolen away there by McLean. Turn curl. Sure, he gets it down low. Look out, gets down low to Trumpeter. To circle. He finds a trailer. Bisley quickly in. To Ferentino with a quick set of hands there. That would have been Bisley to Ferentino for sure. And I think it was from Trumpeter fed. I think it would be the secondary apple there. 3-zip Pens lead. 6:13 left here in the second. All right, Pens starting to heat up here. Good second period of action. It was no score after one. Pens have it again. There goes McLean. Wow, he got it to George. He shot it. Deflected by Keller into the netting. Get a offensive zone draw here for the Pens. 5:58 left in the second. Greer up top. Oh, he shot her between the legs, in between the circles. Back on the Sabres. There goes Hubbard. Kick it far side. And Greer hustles back and behind the net. He'll stop in reverse. Move the puck far side. Finds George. And along the far wall. Quick transition here for the Pens. Trumpeter got McLean at the net. He's pressured though. Trumpeter behind the net. There's a collision there. Far wall, far corner. Back on the Sabres. George gonna rub him off the puck there. Good play there by George. Bisley to Greer. Back to George. Will turn and go. George will stop and settle. So there goes a stretch pass far side. McLean quickly on net, but it was deflected into the netting. 5:15 left in the second. Pens up 3-zip. Will be rimmed around here to the near side. Hunter Mark down low into the far corner. Sabres have it. Angan reverses. Stretch it out to center. Sent back in off a boot. Chance here for number 8. There's a collision. There is no call. Live puck. Live play continues. Chance for the Sabres. They try to kick it back out in front. It rolls off the center red. Good chance there for the Sabres. Could not convert. 4:29 left here. Stretched out to center red. There goes Kamzik. Into the zone. He tries to split the D. Puck work to the far wall. Kamzik's on it again. And along the far wall. X sends it on net. Covered by the netminder. 4:15 left in the second. Pens up 3-zip. Sabres out the center. They work it in along the near wall. 4:06 left here. Pens up 3-zip. Sabres working on the near wall. There's a collision there. McLean's on it. He'll rim it around far side. And LaShawn will clear it up and out. Rolling puck. That'll be an ice here on the Pens. Icing Pens 3:43 left in the second. Face-off draw. This will be McLean. I see. Is that an 8? McLean wins it. LaShawn and Frick on D. McLean, Lindbergh, and then Staines. Yeah, Snyder's not playing in this game, so there's going to be some odd forward numbers. LaShawn up along the far wall. Just Staines kicked out to the neutral zone. Batted back towards the pen zone. Swatted at. Here come the got a chance there 2-on-1 in tight. Sabres in tight. Shot. Short side. Miss. Loose puck. Gathered by JD. There goes Staines far side with McLean and Lindbergh. JD hustles to the net. Gets it down low. Frick's on the puck. McLean behind the net. They'll exchange the pass. Loose puck. 2-on-2 battle on the wall. Kicked that by Staines. Work back to the right point. Frick keeps it in. Down along the near wall. Rolling puck. Lifted up off the glass. And bad bounce for the Pens. Chance for Clancy. 2-on-1 here for the Sabres. Clancy whips at it, but oh, what a save by Stasa. Stasa denies a point-blank chance. 3-1, Pens lead. Chances here, late second for the Sabres. Have not been able to convert. 2:39 left here in a second. Shots are, looks like 17-7 favor the Pens. All right, play continues here. 5-on-5. Sabres have it near wall. Duza, number 24, looks, pass in front. Rolling puck, right circle, ripped on net there. It is deflected off somebody. And out it goes. Keller gathers the puck here for the Sabres. Work up on the near wall. The Duza. Back into the zone. Cerullo, if I'm saying that one right. And Greer now has possession. He'll rip it out to the center red. Sabres have it. They send it back. Back they come far side. Offside. It's offside. That's actually a hand pass. Hand pass Sabres. 2:07 left here in a second. All right, back come the Pens here. Out the center red, rolling puck. Sabres working in far side. Boss Tito gets working the far corner in the Pen zone. It's, battle for it in the far corner. Sabres have it. Pass in front, broken up by Kamzik. Good hands there by Kamzik. Puck work to the far corner and behind the net. Boss Tito there to McLean. Run around near side. Intended for Ferentino. Engen keeps it in. Genovese has a chance in behind the net. Pass in front. Out of the reach. Engen keeps it in top of the circle. He will send it on net. Save. Right pad save by Stasa. Loose puck. McLean turns and goes. Along the near wall. Engen has it at center red. Whips it back. Here come the Sabres again. Crossman. Stolen away by the Pens. 1 minute left here in a second. Ferentino going to rush the puck near side. Kansas to the net. Far side. McLean top of the circle sent in front. It is set towards the net. Oh man, good chance there. Tic-tac-toe. Just missed near side. A heavy hit there by Ferentino. Genovese has it. To Engen. Stretched out. To center. Into the zone. And a rolling puck gathered there by Frick. He will reverse it to the far side. LaShawn off the boot of Kamzik. Play there to keep it in. Bandis keeps it in for the Sabres. There's a tie up there. Rolling puck towards the net. LaShawn's there first. He sends it to the near side. JD's over there quickly. He'll carry it up and out. Frick stretched out. It's stick down by the defense of the Sabres. It's sent back out to center red. 21 seconds left. And Lindbergh will send this puck in with 15 remaining here in the second. Pens with a 3-0 lead. The elusive puck Center X is there. X one last chance. 6 seconds into the zone near side. Lindbergh chancing will send it into the corner. End of 2. Pens up 3-zip. No ice cut again. So this will be a quick transition here to the third. Let's see, Statman. Statman says 17-7 shot lead for the Pens. I think it's 8 now, but pretty accurate on the board. Pens will work right to left here to finish it out. 3-zip they lead. It'll be Staines X, Lindbergh out first here. JD going to be paired up with LaShawn. Tied up, won by the Sabres. Back they come, Duza. Quickly into the zone. Stops and settles, works it up to the left point. To the near side it was intended for. Stolen away there by Lindbergh. He gains center. And just offsides. There was a chance there for X. Pens offsides, 14:45. Left in the game. Face off outside of the zone. Kick back to LaShawn. Works it on the far side. Lindbergh takes a hit, gets the puck in. Stop and settle behind the net. Sabres in their own zone. Stolen away there by Lindbergh. X sets up behind the net, Staines to the net. X has it. And he's pressured there. 2-on-1. Pens do win it though. Lindbergh behind the net. Turns, looks, finds LaShawn. He will send it on net, blocked by Duza. Kick to the far corner. X to Staines, a one-timer. Didn't get all that one. Kicked into the corner again. Behind the net. Sabres have it. They can't clear. LaShawn on the near wall. Down to Lindbergh. He's bodied up. Near corner battle. Sabres zone. Dug out by Staines. He curls and pressured in behind the net. Puck is attempted to be cleared. It's kept in though. Pens are buzzing. It's pent towards the net. Pens are on it again. Staines has it. He'll send it back into the corner. Lindbergh gets there first. Lindbergh in along the far wall. And stolen away by X. Look out. In behind the net. X has it. X will turn. X will look. Pass in front. Oh, shot. And the big it was a huge save, man. In front. George in the blue. Man, right in front. Huge save by the netminder. 13:37 left here in the game. Pens up 3-zip. McLean will take the draw, kick back to Trumpeter, up high to Islay, along the near wall. Trumpeter walks in, one-time chance here, actually settled by George. He'll send it over to the far wall, back on the Sabres, out the center red, rushed out by Hubbard. He's pressured there, gets in to the far corner, he'll stop and curl. It's worked in behind the net. McLean to Islay, near side to George. Back in front, tip attempt, goes wide, near side, Pens have it again, here comes Rear to McLean. McLean with speed into the zone. He's kept wide. Pass in front to, oh man, nobody home. 13 minutes left in the game. Back on the Sabres. They got to hurry. They're down by 3. Crossman gains center. Puck is left there. Remains at center. Hubbard now has it. He can't get it in. George and Hubbard joust and battle. His stick gets swiped out. George will sit for for 130. So power play here for the Sabres. George with a slash. Do you believe? Slash. Okay, 130 power play here for the Sabres. With 12:46 left on the PK, you're going to have Kamzik, Greer, Vizlay, and Ferentino. Lots of puck high off the glass. It's tipped up to center. Sabres have possession on the power play. Vizlay, good stick there, but the Sabres will enter here near side. I'm not going to try that name. Too many syllables. Sabres have it in behind the net. Work up high. Bolton, 77. Works it over. Far side. Along the far wall. Pens box up to the far corner. Banis, I do believe, has it. Work up high at that point. Bolton will take a look here. You're going to pass it off a skate there. Bounce back into the corner. His leg gets over. Gets a stick on it. It's worked along the far wall. Kept in by the Sabres. They have it. Worked into the far corner. Banis settles it. He will work it along the far wall. Shotless so far. Looking for their chance here. Rolling puck in front. Oh, look out. And that's off. The net's off. Stripes don't see it. He might have put it back on though. I think it's off. It's off. Okay, it was off and it was off again. 11:41. Let's see here. 26-second PK for the Pens. 11:41 left in the game. Play continues. The puck's out in front. Work out the center red. Rolling puck. Sabres will wind it up in their own zone with 13 seconds remaining on the power play. 11:35 in the game. They work it. They gain center. Into the zone it goes. Bouncing puck in behind the net. Up high to Ribbit, number 52. Sent far side. Pens with a kill here. Sent on net. Short side. Look out. Ribbit has it. He shot. Short side missed and behind the net. It's a kill for the Pens. Back to live action. Ribbit wants it again. Net might be off again. No, it's not. George up off the wall. Got a foot race here. Look out. Sabres do send it back in. Huntermark got the center. He split everyone. And icing Pens. Icing Pens, 10:48 left in the game. In front, set on net, rolling puck into the corner. Gathered by McLean. Oh, pass in front there. Sabres have it. Out they come. .10:22 left here in the game. Puck is deep in the pen zone. It's gathered there by Hubbard. He's pressured. Work it down low. Stretched out to center. Tipped in by Ferentino. Bodies collide. Puck sent back to Huntermark. Quickly back to LeSean. And off Kamzik's stick, rolling puck. 10 minutes remain. Pens up by 3. 18-9. Shot lead for the Pens. Back on the Sabres. Crossman into the zone. He will chip it into the corner. Kamzik up to Ferentino at center. Gives this to McLean. McLean into the zone. In around the defenseman, shot towards the net. A right pad saved by the net, might lose puck, and Sabres clear. Ice it. They ice it. Icing. Ferentino Sr. can be heard. Rooting for his child, let's say that. 9:34 left in the game. He's an enthusiastic one, that's for sure. A shot towards the net. It is deflected into the netting. 26 left. 5-on-5. Offensive zone draw here for the Pens. Look to run this one out. Sabres looking for a spark here. They're going to work it in to the far corner. And battle for. And McLean. Here, that might be it. It's X up along the far wall to Trumpeter. To George and behind the net. And collision behind the net. George going to win it far corner. Up high, right point. Greer has it. Looks, shot towards the net. Blocker down by the netminder. Bandis has it. He lofts it up. That's gloved down by Greer. George. George into the far corner to Trumpeter. 8:48 left in the game. Out the center. Here come the Sabres. Set up high. Rivet going to get a chance to walk in. Shot. Blocker down by the netminder. And that's going to be blocker down by Stasa. We know that. Good save. Shot by Rivet. Rolling puck in behind the net. Greer kicks it to the corner. Bandits gets there first. Here's a scrum in the near corner. Bounces out. George, the Trumpeter. There goes Trumpeter. Line change for the Pens. Trumpeter 1-on-3 into the zone. Far corner. Stops, settles, shakes. One of the defenders gets Staines wide open. Shot. Oh, he got it. Wow. Got it right through the wickets. That was a heck of a play by Staines. 1-on-3 in the corner. He shook all three. Staines, he trailed. Far circle. Shot it. He buries it. Pens up 4-zip. .53 left here. Work up the center. Here goes McLean. Up high, stick to the side. Bostito to Staines. And behind the net. It's shot. Denied by the netminder. Good save there. Point blanker. Here comes the Sabres out to the far side. Pen zone. Drop pass up by Hubbard. Will let this one go. Blocked in front by Staines. Staines with a big time game. He has it again. There goes Staines far side. He'll gain center. And there's a collision there. Two big bodies collide at the blue line. 7:11 left. Staines gains center and got a line change out of that one. So JD with Huntermark and Kamzik, McLean, and Ferrantino. To the near wall. Ferrantino into the zone. Pens are onside. Works into the far corner. Kamzik gets there first. Kamzik far corner. Sent back to the net, to the near corner. Bouncing puck. Ferrantino's there. He's going to take a heavy hit there and behind the net. Sabres have it with 6:41 left. They trail by 4. There's a roller into the zone. LaShawn gets there. He'll win it behind the net. Worked up to Kamzik. And it's going to find Ferrantino. He's in. Onside. There's Ferrantino. Protects the puck. He's in behind the net. Still has it. Good work by Ferrantino. Takes a couple whacks. Takes a push. Stays on his feet. Good balance there by Ferrantino. Puck back on the pen stick again with LaShawn. He walks in along the near side. He'll enter on sides. LaShawn, the big man, in behind the net. Battles for it. X supports a 2-on-2 scrum here in the corner. 5:55 left in the game. 21-10 shot lead for the Pens. Precious time ticks for the Sabres. Out they come, their side. Up back towards the middle. Keller's there, and he'll send it in. And behind the net. It's a 2-on-2 battle. Behind the net, dug out by LaShawn. Stretched out. Ferrantino stolen away there. Comes a chance here for Kamzik. Top of the circle, back to X, far side. X rips it on, just the short side. Kamzik and X with the chemistry. There's a stick goes flying. There is no call. Puck sent in. It's waved. There's no icing. Live puck. 5 minutes left in the game. Crossman and Greer meet in the near corner. Puck in behind the net. Sabres have 2 behind the net. Passed out in front. Nobody home. And back on the pens. There goes George. Shot out of a cannon. There goes George. In around everyone. In tight shot. Oh, left pad saved by the netminder. And Ferentino got to stick on that. Send it back towards the net. Up high. Greer going to get a chance here. Greer up high. Oof. Moved it to the far circle. Bounced over McLean's stick. McLean now has it. He'll walk in. Shot. Glove down by the netminder. Big save there. 4:40 left in the game. .10 shot lead for the Pens. 4-zip they lead. Play continues. Visley works it down to Trumpeter. He'll turn, looking behind the net, finds McLean. Pass in front, tipped, rolling puck. Sabres, out they come. They're going to gain center. They're going to walk in here. Drop pass up high, left circle, shot towards it up there. Ooh, tip in front. And rolls to the near wall. Bolton quickly on net. Glove down by Stasa. Loose puck behind the net. 4:15 left in the game. Sabres in front. George steals, turns, springs Trumpeter, and Greer. Greer now has it. Greer in around the defense. Trumpeter sets up in front, and he rolls the puck to the near corner. McLean. Oh man, a heavy hit there on McLean. Be a call. It will be a delayed call against the Sabres. McLean to Greer. McLean has it again. He will make them pay. He will make them pay if he can, and he does. McLean to Greer. Delayed call is going to be waived here. And McLean has some words. It was a aggressive hit there. Delivered on McLean. It was called. Pens do score. 5-zip they lead. Greer buries it. 3:48 left in the game. Rolling puck back into the pen zone. Hubbard, good hustle there. Pass in front. Oh man, just missed on a connection there. There goes McLean far side. He'll take another hit here. Pressure offsides. Offsides Pens. 3:32 left in the game. Pens up 4-zip. O'Donnell up along the near wall. Puck's still in the neutral zone. There goes McLean again. Slippery man, right circle, ripped, block it away. There's a collision there. And everybody walks away. Sounds like someone upset about collision there. The call was made. 3:08 left here in the game. Along the near corner. That was another high hit. Look out, tempers are going to flare here. A stick's broken. That's going to be a call. Delayed call here. Into the zone. The Pens go get X. Intended for Lindbergh. Be a power play late here for the Pens. The Sean. And pleasantries exchange there. Stains and one of the Sabres. Power play for the Pens here with 2:45 left in the game. Tempers are starting to flare up here on the ice and off the ice. I, of course, stay out of all of it. Just the cameraman here. Finish it strong, get out of here safe. 1:30 power play for the Pens, 2:45 left in the game. Some more discussions here. Stripes giving the coach a piece of his mind. Coach giving Stripes a piece of his mind. Back and forth it goes. There'll be no beverages after the game for those two, I'll tell you that much. Not a chance. Nah, they're not friends. Nope. No friendship made there. 2:45 left here in the game. Pretty good at picking that up, body language. All right, Penn's probably here. Greer up top. To the near, circle McLean. Pass in front, broken up, kick to the far corner. Kamzik's there. To Ferrantino off his stick. Sabres have it. They turn to go. Penn's lead by 5. A short-handed chance here for the Sabres. Into the zone they go. Rolling puck on that. Stasa shut it down. There's a collision there. McLean clearly upset with the hit that he took. He's he's taken. He always finds a way to repay. He's gonna get a sit. Yeah, you don't get away with much with McLean. That's for sure. He will exact his revenge when he decides to do it. 2:25 left here in the game. This is 4-on-4 here. Top of the left circle on that. Sticked aside by Stasa. Good save there. Along the near wall. There goes Lindbergh. He's going to be chased down by Hubbard. Puck stolen away. Blue shirts have it with 2 minutes left. 4-on-4 for about 45 seconds into the zone. Here come the Sabres. Into the corner. Number 11 to the net. Look out. It's a rolling puck to the near circle. Hubbard's there again. He has it. Up high. Stolen away there by Frick. Hubbard has it. Cuts back. Back into the Sabres zone it goes. 1:43 remains. Rivik and then the near side. Number 52 for the Sabres. Gets in down low. He's got no one helping out. Number 11 does. Comes over, but there's JD. Carries it up and out along the near wall. We're going to find Trumpeter at the center red. Trumpeter with speed. In around the defenseman. He's got Staines in front. Oh, Staines was tied up. It's a rolling puck. Look at that juicy puck right in front of the net. No one can get it. Trumpeter on it now with 1:16 left. Down low, intended for Vizsla. In behind the net. Rivik gets there. Vizsla battles for it. He uses that big frame. Kicks it to the near wall. George is there. Engen now has it. A bouncing puck. Trumpeter was all alone. Couldn't get the puck. Here comes the Sabres. They're going to get in between the defense. Sticked away there by Vizsla and Frick. Frick now has it. 50 seconds left. Sabres in behind the net. Pass. Got a trailer. Got a trailer. Stick down. Good stick down. A good play there by Stasa. Took away that chance. X with speed. Look out. Bolton's going to try to catch him. And they collide near corner. Rolling puck along the near wall. Out come the Sabres with 30 seconds. Bandits to try to make a play here. 1-on-3. Sticked away by George. Trumpeter now has it. Sent back to Boss Man. Off the shin pad of Crossman. Crossman keeps it in. Sabres have a chance. Down low. In tight. Oh, where'd it go? It's saved by Stasa. Stasa saves it with 18 seconds left. Seconds remain. Pens are up 5-zip. Bodies collide in the corner. It's carried up and out. Far side. Trumpeter enters one more time with 9 seconds. George to the net. Greer in the back door. George curls. Tries to find Greer. Near wall. Stopped there. And Exel waited out. That'll do it here. Pens 5-zip. 27-15 shot lead on the board. Uh, 25-12 final shots. According to Stasa, Statman. And that'll do it. Oh, it's actually 5. Messed that up. All right, that's it.